in our position as parts and parcels of Krishna, fully dependent on him, there's a simple principle, which is that Krishna is the provider for every living being. And one principle for the living being that is most useful is to know what to ask for from Krishna. A simple process of asking can be overlooked because, as said in many places in our Shastra, for those who ask, they receive, even in the Bible. One might want to look into that. Ask and ye shall receive. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes, Enechi ashaudhimaya nashi parolagi. Harinam Mahamantra lao tumi magi. Ask Krishna. In fact, he used the word magi, beg. Beg Krishna for something. And why wouldn't he give it? Because he's fulfilling the desires of all living beings. So in Japa, this principle can be applied of asking Krishna for what's most valuable. And we can ask again and again because the mind might go to something lesser. The main obstacle is a clear path to a lesser goal. And in Japa, we're forging a path to the highest goal. But it has to come from us. And that's why it's an individual practice. Krishna wants to know especially what we want. He's attentive to every living entity in an individualized way. So if we remember that it's personal, and that the only kind of chanting or asking that's fulfilling is if we ask Krishna for what's most important, which is sincere service at his lotus feet, and to help us overcome any attraction to anything less than that. Om Tat Sat. We can remember also that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has kindly chased after the living beings. Maya Mragam Dayate Sitam Anvadavad. As Karabhajana Muni says, he considers it his duty to run after all living beings, and even if they're unwilling, give them an opportunity to take to this process of pure devotional service in the age of Kali. So we can start with chanting Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Panchatattva's names as a request that even if I ask for the wrong thing, please pull me back and forcibly make me take the right thing. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna. We just have a few minutes left for our Japa circle, and it can be helpful to hear from the devotees how your Hare Krishna mantra chanting went today. Any realizations that you'd like to share? Sharing means caring.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So I was remembering one point that you mentioned during the Japa talk, which is for asking Krishna the highest goal of remembering them always and serving them in the devotional mood, one of the main distraction is asking for a clearer path for a lesser goal. So you very briefly mentioned that, and I was thinking sometimes the mind has a tendency to plan, maybe sometimes even services, and ask for help from Krishna on some clearer path so we can execute those plans. I was thinking that, I have that tendency. So I was just noticing that today as I was chanting, and I was thinking, no. I want to focus at least on during Japa time on the higher goal as much as possible. So that is one reflection I have, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Scanning the audience. Online. We have Yashoda Vatsal.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. I was just remembering Amrinda Prabhu's advice that you should always chant first 4 rounds with thinking that you are chanting for your Guru Maharaj and for the pleasure of your Guru Maharaj and with your Guru Maharaj. And we are having this such a wonderful opportunity by this Japa Make Great Again, by which we are getting a direct opportunity to be with you, chant with you every Saturday. And I think that's the completeness of my chanting, I feel so. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Kochira Koso. Back to you. There was somebody else online. Shakala Shibag.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Maharaj, I just want to share this reflection that whenever I try to chant in the early hours in the morning, it's very helpful to me. It was very clear, like I'm with less distractions. But for any reason, when I try to bring it to the day or in the evening, it was very difficult. I just want to share this analogy, like we are going on a highway in a speed of 100 miles per hour. I feel like when we chant in the morning, it will be like that. But when we are chanting in the evening, it was stuck on a traffic on a 101 for a long time. Yeah. Thank you, Maharaj.
Yeah, I like the analogy because the modes of nature are prevalent at certain times of the day, and if you're commuting, you always check the app to see when's the best time to go. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining Make Japa Great Again. Dear Srila Prabhupada, dear Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Panchatattva, Shri Harinam Prabhu, if you so desire, please force us to remember you 24 hours a day by chanting your holy name. Please let us always take shelter of you and no one else. Thank you for considering our request. Om Tat Sat. Everyone agrees with this prayer in whole or in part. Please unmute and say Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.